Hi guys and girls.
Hello.
Welcome to Becoming Mrs. Macaulay.
Mm-hmm.
The show is for what?
Newlyweds.
Those who also want to learn a thing or two, that are planning to get married. So these are just our stories of adjustments and the things we discovered that makes a difference between when you are dating and now that you are married. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So today we'll be talking about food. Food. I like food. I think a lot of people like food too.
Mm-hmm.
But we're talking about
Very
food.
interesting topic. Okay.
Expectations. Expectations. You know, the culinary part of your home that's going around. You know, I mean, like most of you know, I'm the last child of my family, and I ate a certain way for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But
Pampered by mommy. Say that one.
Calm down.
Very pampered by mommy.
Down. Why won't I be? We're all pampered.
Not like you all know.
But I had certain expectations so of the way. So I've been treated as the last one for a while, but I also wanted to, all of us have dreams and imagination of how you want to be when you get married.
Yeah.
You know, my mom was kind of the way I was going. Then I became single for a while. I was just eating any food from any plate. I'm like, so when I marry, this thing will have to stop. So imagine getting married and not sharing that expectation with your wife.
Mm-hmm.
Pause. Share that expectation before you get married, in case the girl doesn't like to cook. So you can decide if you want to marry and hire a cook or not marry. Because this food thing will cause quarrel. It will cause quarrel. It didn't to tell you, it will cause quarrel. The way the meat is in the pot will cause quarrel. You know, it will cause quarrel. The way the food is presented will cause quarrel.
Yeah.
Because quarrel, all these things matter. And you know, funny enough too, the lady, you know, I don't even know. I think I'm going to pause here to just say, as men, we just stand up and give a big salute to the ladies. Because we go out together, we're tired together, then we'll come back and she still enters the kitchen. Like, where did they get that energy from, man?
Stand up, bro.
No worry. I'm saluting you. I'm saluting you guys. You guys do. Where do you get them? So, this is by no way. In fact, this is the reason why I'm talking about this topic, because not all ladies like to cook.
Yeah.
Not all ladies have time to cook, even if they like to cook.
Mm-hmm.
You know, men have a certain way that they expect their food to be done. Some men. So it's important that regardless, you know, it sounded like, why are we talking about food? It's not food. See, these are things that you need to know before you get married. And when you get married newly, you need to navigate that ground quickly.
Yeah.
So that you don't have issues, because we're all different.
Mm-hmm.
But in our home,
yeah,
I don't eat it. There's something I call love food.
Hey, don't let me explain it for them. You know what love food? Like, to him, every food is, if it's not made with love, he will know. So me, okay, I have 5 married sisters. 5, they're all married. So I was really grounded when it comes to food and all that. I was grounded, well grounded. But I have never heard that food is supposed to be cooked with love. Have you heard it before?
Love is an ingredient.
Ha! Big ingredient. But babe, I got to learn that it's true. The meals that I actually cook when I'm not happy, like when I'm not in the mood, trust me, they are not sweet. They don't come out good. And guess what? Once I'll tell me, this food is something missing. How did you even get to know that? How?
I think I give that credit to my mom.
Oh.
For always making meals for me with so much passion and joy. So I think you can tell from the way the meal is served to the way the meal is prepared. If you've tasted enough love food, please, you guys should not make me be weird. I believe 1 or 2 people should be able to say this question that they know what I'm talking about.
But babe, when you say the way it's served, not everybody gets to know that food. There are some guys out there that could actually eat food that is anyhow you bring it, as long as it's food, they'll eat. Yes. So I don't know, but when it comes to serving, I
Mhm.
think that is learned. Yes, you have to learn how to present the food.
That's why the discussion is important with
Yeah.
your partner.
So when we started, I used to serve you food like
Mhm.
but remember when you said okay, I give you the right food, but the presentation it should come in different ways.
I'm a
Like
creative. Like I get bored easily if one thing is done the same way over and over
like
again.
you want
It
to
comes
serve
with being a
boiled
creative.
plantain and chicken vegetable sauce. Hello. You have to look for like 5 different ways to serve it. It can be the same meal though, for like dinner, for 5 different dinners. He doesn't mind. But let it not come as boiled and sauce. I don't know, but thanks to the Holy Spirit, he used to help me and do the magic.
But she will do well. There's one new one she does now. She does mashed potatoes. I've
Hey.
never eaten that one before. So I don't know where she got the recipe for. Whether it's even an invention, I don't know. But the mashed potatoes are amazing. But the truth about it is after a while, I'll get bored of it.
Exactly. You
I'll
get
get bored
tired.
of it.
Yeah.
So and that's why you should discuss with your partner about what they are, what are their preference. For her now, it is difficult for her to eat most of the meals she prepares in the kitchen. And I'm not a fantastic cook, I probably cook like 2 times in a year. So and that's really fried egg and
Boil water.
so it's important for me to sometimes eat with her, make sure I eat it together so she can eat. Then sometimes, as much as I can, once or twice a week, find a way to make sure that she's not in the kitchen. For me now, it will mean me buying food from outside, but I'm fine with that,
Very thoughtful.
just so that she can also enjoy a meal. Because she doesn't always enjoy just cooking and eating her own food by herself. But this conversation has to be hard because if you keep eating a food from, I see videos, yeah, and I admire them. Just I'm not like that, so there's nothing wrong with it. And people do videos intentionally. Wives they take like a food and maybe they put plenty salt inside and they go give it to their husband and the man puts it in their mouth and the man be like, it's sweet, it's sweet. Because they don't want to offend their wives. So I appreciate the gesture, but I've always said that this cannot be me. Because the moment I put that food in my mouth, I will tell you that there's salt in it and I can't eat it. But there's a difference somewhere. There's a difference. You want to say something?
Yeah, like how do you go around that really? How do you go around that? Saying it in a way that it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, but I think I've said it before in a way that hurts to you.
Yes, you have said it, and me, I don't. That's not the. I'm very concerned with his food. Like it's very important to me. It's
So the
very
thing about
important
it is,
too.
I don't eat it randomly. I don't eat outside. If you go somewhere and you send me anything, I'll eat it. Except it's really bad, then I won't take it. But when I get home is like a safe place for me. So if there's something, so if the food is made with love and the taste has something of it, I'll eat it. I'll eat it. Like there's maybe the salt or something, but this thing was prepared with love. With love being somebody was just thinking about you and they were making a certain meal and they just imagine how you were feeling. And there's no extra salt. I will tell you that there's salt inside, though, then I will eat it.
Oh.
I probably will tell you later that I think there's something extra. But you see me eating and enjoying the food because my major ingredient is love. I'm not saying the food should be tasteless, but then again, if it's not cooked with love and it's sweet, I still will not be able to eat the food. Something will just be very irritating about that. I mean, I don't know why it happens, but it happens to me all the time. So the food might have an amazing taste, but I just can't eat it. I just can't eat it. So I probably put a spoon or two in my mouth, but I'll be done with the meal. So that's
So I'm
me.
looking at you.
That's me.
We should learn though.
Because she thought she's doing amazing well. Because we had to even sit down one day to have the conversation. I started getting bored of the food that she was making. Because presentation was also key to me. Like, why are you bringing the same food? As I come back, I already know that the food will come like this. I'm already tired. So imagine we not having that conversation, which is the point of all of this thing, not the way we eat in our house. We're just using that as an example.
Yeah.
But imagine we not having that conversation.
Yeah.
Then I'll start probably buying something outside. Because what men do a lot is, I'm not saying you should say it the way that your wife. Remember the Bible says tell the truth in love. So it's not to say it in a way to despise the woman's effort or to make her feel bad for trying. But if there's something you want, you will need to communicate it. You can't hold it inside that if I say it now, she will feel bad. What kind of thing is that one? Why then are you people married? Because this is supposed to be a partnership. So when you cannot tell her, or you that they want to tell, you cannot receive it. So I think these things have to be said because they're important factor. To be terrible that your husband enjoys somebody's food outside or enjoys the food in a restaurant or your wife don't enjoy cooking for you or cooking. So if the woman is not a cooking woman, you guys need to talk about it.
Yeah.
Because food is important to the man. Food should be important to everybody. But I think the men just need to eat a lot. So you should talk about it and sort out what works.
What works for both of you.
And I think also this is where we're in our journey now. But I think these things always change with time. So when it changes, you also talk about it and make adjustments.
Yes.
I get bored easily with food. You know, she doesn't like eating what she cooks a lot. So we have to find a way to balance it with each other. Food is important though. Let me just tell you again. You know, because it is until we got married, I never knew how important it was. Because I mean, they will not go and preach food in a seminar.
Of course not.
You know, it's not said.
It's not said.
So you might not know the importance of how your meal connects in making both of you happy in your home.
Yeah.
So you need to take that serious.
It's important.
You need to take that serious.
So ladies, remember the next time you want to make chicken sauce, add love to your ingredients.
That's if your husband wants love.
Why would you want love?
I don't know. We're all different. You might not want love to be in this ingredient, just give him food. So you need to find out what he wants.
I love is important.
You need to find out what he wants. But I mean, I'm sure everybody will be happy with somebody making food and thinking about them when the food is being made. But if he doesn't, if he just say, just give me food, you should just give him food. Yeah.
So, adding love to it, you can also say that it also means that cooking and enjoying cooking the food. Is that the same thing?
That's for me.
No, I'm
you
asking.
Enjoy
I know.
Cooking the food for yourself.
Okay.
So it's not love for me. If you enjoyed cooking it because you know I was going to eat it,
yeah,
then that's love for me. It's part of love for me.
No. Yeah. So that's
That's
it.
what we have for food now. Hope to see you in the next episode.
Remember to share, like, drop a comment for us. We'd like to hear from you. Remember, this is what works for us. So
just take the principle.
Yeah.
Don't use our method.
Yeah. So see you on the next episode. Bye.
Bye-bye.